I always felt my dad's approach to the restaurant business was special. He took it he was serving people in his own home, and I loved that concept. So I just followed that concept and treated everyone as if they were dining in my home. And the unique thing about our property is, as you drive into the property, you're driving through this busy area of the town, and then you drive up this hill, and lo and behold, you almost come into this beautiful green space with apple orchards and gardens and waterfalls, and you're like, wow, where did this come from? Because all around you it's buildings, it's industrial, it's commercial, it's residential, and we're here not far from all of that, but yet secluded. Well, the original part of the house was built in the early 1800s. In the valley, there used to be a mill that produced electricity. And this was actually the first mill in Ontario that sent electricity to some of the towns in the area. And it was used as a watchtower back in the early 1800s when the mill was in operation and building electricity. It feels good that we have a lot of personal history, but we also have history from the area and from Ontario still in this home, in our restaurant. One of the original owners of the property, when he took over the property in the early 1950s, he added on to the original home, which sits on top of the hill, and he wanted to create a European-style restaurant, similar to what you would see in Hungary or Austria or Germany. It has to house a lot of people for one meal, and then they're all going to go back to their jobs or what they're doing. We contributed to that concept by adding another space. The building was designed to be a unique event center. It was made so that you could have multiple events going on at one time, and that none of the events cross over. So the terrace, being wide and spread out in that European feel, it almost feels like a small little town, a small little village with all these family dinners going on at the same time. That we've designed our kitchen and our staffing and our rooms to be able to serve a large group in the world of high-end dining or fine dining. We're not pre-cooking food. We're not cooking food ahead of time. Nothing is staying cold. So we can give you the experience for a large group of people in a great gourmet dining experience, just as if you were a table of four. The building is divided essentially into 5 separate rooms. The first room is the Secular Lounge. This is a small room with its own bar area, beautiful windows. It's designed for a small party or for a bar area. From there, we move into our main dining room where we have our a la carte dining. This room is called the James Room. Now, this room features our golf displays. This room features the cigar display. It has a beautiful view of the gardens, large windows, a fantastic stained glass. The James Room can hold many different functions. We use it for regular dining on a regular basis, but we also have small corporate events or small weddings up to 60, 65 people in this room. And the neat thing about this room is we use the Secular Lounge as a bar area for this room. So when we're doing a wedding, it can be a separate bar area, and it has a beautiful view of the gardens. We have our other room on the main floor, which is called the Isaac Room, and this room is designed for groups of up to 50 people or a la carte. This room is part of the original home that was built in the early 1800s, and it was the main floor of the house. It also has a great access to a small outdoor patio area, which has a beautiful waterfall, so you can have a nice outdoor cocktail reception before you move in for dinner. This is our Madison dining room. So this room we do all of our large weddings, our large corporate events. This room has its own private bar area. It has its own private bathrooms. It has 2 private areas for outdoor space, an area that can fit 1,000 people. We have covered gazebos. We have an area that you can do outdoor dining that's covered, or an outdoor ceremony. Moving upstairs of the original home, we have the William Room. This room is the same size as the main floor of the home. And again, it's used for groups of 50, anywhere from 30 to 50, for corporate events, for small weddings, for small social gatherings. And from this room, you have a beautiful vantage point of the valley. So we get a lot of companies looking for closed door meetings, where they can show presentations. And this is one of the things we've done to all of our rooms to be able to accommodate all the corporate needs of the area. The food menu at Terrace is designed very in the world of Mediterranean, with the flavors of tomatoes and olives and capers and fresh fish and meat. We don't try to reinvent the food world, we just try to make great tasting dishes that are of great value. We want our guests to feel comfortable. We want our guests to feel special. Ask questions, enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry about ordering the wrong food or ordering the wrong wine, because there is no wrong food or wrong wine. The night's about you and enjoying your dinner with your family and friends. We offer the high society experience without the pressures of being in the high society.